What's up, YouTube? Hero Jeff here, and Clash of Champions is over, and it was a good show. Many people on Twitter were hating on this show. I don't see how you could hate on this show. I mean, I liked it so much. I gave it a 9 out of 10 rating. I mean, it was a good show. It was one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in a while. I mean, granted, some of the booking toward the end of the matches, the finishes, weren't the best, but the matches were awesome. Every single match on the card did not disappoint. They were all good matches. I was glued to my TV tonight just watching these matches. They were so good. Every single match. It was just amazing. One thing I think, hey, it was a little long. I can say that. I kind of started, getting a little tired toward the last hour there, the third hour. But still, I was watching. The one match I really didn't catch much of was the Rusev and Roman Reigns match. Other than that, I pretty much caught every match entirely. And even the stuff I seen in the Rusev Roman Reigns match, I thought it was pretty good. So yeah, I thought the show was really good. A lot of people didn't. I don't know why. I don't see how it was bad. I mean, but people have their opinions, and my opinion on the show was 9 out of 10 rating. Good show. Good job, WWE. Some of the booking, wasn't a big fan of that. Let's start getting into the matches here. Let's start with the pre-show. Let's get the pre-show out of the way. We had Nia Jax defeat Alicia Fox. There's nothing really to talk about here. I mean, like I said, it would make no sense for Nia to lose that match. She did not lose the match. She won the match. Good job there. Let's get to the main card. The show opened up with the tag team title match. The New Day, Gallows and Anderson. Gallows and Anderson were dominating this match. They were beating the New Day all over the place, beating them up left and right. They were getting killed out there. The New Day really couldn't get anything going. They were destroyed by Gallows and Anderson. But then to an opportunity when the referee was distracted, Xavier Woods got the trombone and hit, I forget who it was. It was either one of Gallows or Anderson in the head on the other side of the ring. Referee didn't see it. And then he turned around and then they won the match. A little bit of a cheap win, almost a heel type thing there by the New Day. That's something a heel would do, you know what I mean? Take advantage of the referee not looking. But they knew they did that. They retained the titles. I was really surprised here. This was a big surprise here. Like I said, the match was good, but the ending I was a little bit, confused about here. Like, why the New Day win? But then I figured out something. New Day, they said 399 days the New Day have been champions. So I think the WWE just wanted to have them champions for 400 days, and then I could actually see Gallows and Anderson winning the titles tomorrow on Raw. I think that they're actually do a rematch, and they're going to say, it was a dirty finish, whatever. Let's have a match tonight for the tag team titles, and then Gallows and Anderson win tomorrow night on Raw. That's what I think is going to happen. That makes the most sense. So you heard it here first. So if it does happen tomorrow night, I'll tell you in my Raw review. What else we got? We got Cruiserweight Match. Now they went all out for this Cruiserweight match. They even changed the ropes. Ropes were red, but then they went to like a short commercial or whatever on the network. Showed a few things for upcoming stuff and whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Let's get to the match anyway. But they went purple ropes. They changed the turnbuckles and everything just for this match, and the lighting was all purple and everything. Anyway, another good match. Like I said, I don't even know if I need to say good match because, like I said, every match was good. T.J. Perkins wins the match. I love the moves the Cruiserweights do. They do all these kind of moves like we don't see with the regular guys. They do different moves, and it's creative and it's entertaining. And it's a good match all the time, so that's what I liked about that match. And then we got to see kind of Brian Kendrick turn heel. He kind of was already kind of playing a heel character, but went to shake his hand and then headbutted him right in the head. And Cesaro versus Sheamus. This match was really good. Best of 7 series finally coming to an end. I seen the match coming up, and I was kind of disappointed. I'm like, I'm sick of these matches. I just can't wait till these are over. So then I started watching the match. I'm like, this is really good. Well, this was a really good match. They were going crazy with it. There was one spot where Cesaro did like a dive or whatever, and he landed on his neck, and I swear I thought he broke his neck. I was like sitting there, and then he gets right back up. I'm like, how did he not break his neck? So many people have been diving through the ropes, nearly breaking their neck, but they get right back up. I don't know how they don't break their neck. I thought his neck was broken completely because the way he landed. There's pictures on Twitter and stuff of him landing. We can go back and watch it on the network or whatever, but that was a crazy landing. Anyway, this match was great. And now here's what I say. Like I said, the match was great, but the ending, the booking toward the ending, I don't understand why. They ended up having it as a draw, apparently, you know what I mean? They didn't want them to compete. Both men were too hurt to compete. Because they were doing some pretty crazy spots, but I'm pretty sure that was just all the booking was to have it be where, you know, they ended as a draw, and they both were like, Sheamus wanted to compete. Cesaro was in the ring, he wanted to still go, but then Sheamus was trying to go in, but then the officials were all holding him back. But Sheamus could barely stand, he was like falling all over the place. So I'm kind of disappointed that they had to end it like that. It was kind of stupid, because it was like such a damn good match, and why the hell would you end it like that? Like, best of 7 series. So now my thought is, we're getting another match tomorrow on Raw. What do you know? We got next, Chris Jericho defeats Sami Zayn. I'm surprised by, let me say it again, here we are again. Good match, bad booking. Jericho wins the match. I don't understand that. Good match, like I said. Both guys did great, but why is Jericho winning this match? Sami Zayn should be winning this match. Sami Zayn's been getting buried. He's been lost in the shuffle. He gets onto the card, and they still have him lose to Chris Jericho. What in the hell is going on right now? Same thing I said back at WrestleMania. I was thinking back at WrestleMania when Jericho beat AJ Styles. Like, why did that happen? I don't know. We'll see where that goes. This was a good match, a really good match. Charlotte and defeated Bayley and Sasha in the triple threat match for the women's title. Now, Dana did get involved there a couple times, but wasn't necessarily the entire match. You know, it wasn't the ending, wasn't necessarily her fault. But Charlotte did retain the title. Really good match here. It'll be interesting to see where they go here. I mean, so I really thought like Dana was gonna get involved and cost Charlotte the match or something, and I said Bayley was gonna win, like as kind of like a swerve. You know what I mean? Like, we were all expecting either Charlotte's retaining or Sasha's taking the title, but I thought Bayley was gonna win with a little help from Dana turning face, turning on Charlotte. That did not happen. Dana's still with Charlotte. I don't know why. She hasn't just like attacked her. I mean, she's been like slapped around, and then I don't know what's going on. But we'll see what that leads to. What feud that will lead to the next pay-per-view for Raw, Hell in the Cell, October 30th. But yeah, that was a really good match. One of my favorite matches on the show. Roman Reigns versus Rusev. Roman Reigns finally wins the title. I can't believe it. Roman Reigns, United States Champion. I mean, should we consider this as a demotion for Roman Reigns, that he's now the United States Champion and not, you know, for the Universal title? I mean, I guess that's what people are treating it as, but still, a really good match. I had a feeling Roman Reigns might win the title. I said that he would win, and he did win. Lana got interfered in the match. I thought once Lana interfered, costing Roman the match, I'm like, oh, now Rusev's going to win the match. That's how it usually goes in WWE. But they, WWE changed it up a little bit, and they still had Roman win the match. So, alright. Roman Reigns, United States Champion. I'm guessing that feud is not over. We'll see another match at Hell in the Cell. But, alright, I'm okay with Roman being the champion, United States Champion. Nothing wrong with that. And let's get to the main event. Main event Universal title. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. And I said Kevin Owens would retain. I said there's no way Seth Rollins is taking the title, walking out of Indianapolis with the Universal title. And I was right. Kevin Owens, Universal Champion still. He won the match, and this match was good. It was long, but it was really good. A little bit of interference, not from Triple H, though. Chris Jericho shows up. No Triple H sighting at all. Triple H did not even make an appearance on the TV. I'm sure he was backstage or whatever, but he didn't even make an appearance. So that was a little interesting. But they had Jericho basically play that role of Triple H I thought was going to play, of just interfering, trying to cost the match. Referee took a bump. I did say the referee would take a bump. And then that's when Triple H came out. But then I was like, Jericho's already out there. Why would they do that? And the referee took a bump, and he was down for basically the entire show. The last 10 minutes of the show, whatever. Steph brings out another referee, goes down, and as soon as the referee gets in the ring, Owens hits Rollins with the pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Then there was one point when right after the ref got knocked down, Rollins hit Owens with a pedigree, and there was legit like a 25 count. The fans were counting. It was like up to like 25 or 20 or something like that. So obviously, I don't want to say, I mean, I was going to say this feud's over, but Triple H didn't show up, so it makes me think, alright, this feud ain't over. We're probably going to see another match at Hell in the Cell between Owens and Rollins. So, that's interesting. I don't know, really, like, I almost guaranteed Triple H was going to show up, so I'm kind of, like, lost here. What they're doing, I do see something down the road. It's a little, I mean, kind of off topic. I mean, it's not really off topic, but I do see Jericho taking on Owens eventually later this year, maybe like December time. Eventually, they're gonna turn, and then they're gonna have a little feud. Once the Rollins feud's over, once Rollins goes off the feud with Triple H, then that's when I see the next man up to face Owens for that title is gonna be Chris Jericho. Eventually, they're gonna turn on each other, and it should be a pretty good feud. I guess Jericho would be the face in that feud, but I'm looking forward to that feud. But I don't see Rollins winning the Universal title. I don't know how. I mean, if it's at Hell in the Cell, I wonder if the match would be Hell in the Cell, inside the Hell in the Cell, because then how would Triple H interfere if it's in the cell? I mean, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Clash of Champions, though, 9 of 10. I thought it was really good. All the matches were outstanding. Hell of a show. I mean, the booking was a little, I wasn't so happy about how they booked the show. Some of the endings to the matches weren't the best, but all in all, really good show. Hopefully they can carry this over into Raw tomorrow. I mean, like I said, Raw's been brutal. And Raw, the ratings tomorrow for Raw are going to probably be brutal too, because Monday Night Football and the presidential debate is also on. So Raw's going up against 2 things this week. So all I can say is good luck trying to get that show up there. I mean, I could see it going in third between all 3 things. But we'll see how Raw goes tomorrow night. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys thought of Clash of Champions in the comments. And thank you for watching.